She's a chunky stack. Hello, my name's Crystal, and welcome to my summer TBR. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is my summer TBR. I went through my physical TBR and picked out all the books that would be summary reads. Will I get through all of them? How many do I have? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't know, but I wanted all my summer books together, and so let's go through them and see. Now, the first one on top is Love in Other Words. Now, this is in my May TBR. I'm pre-filming this because I'm going to my parents, but this is in my May TBR by Christina Lauren. If I don't get this done in May, it'll carry on to June and July for the summer. But Love in Other Words is about two childhood friends who something happens and then they don't speak for 10 years, and I think it's friends to lovers. But that is my first one. My second one is Crash Landing by Annie McQuaid, and this gives me Blue Lagoon, 6 days, 7 nights vibes. Piper Adams is completely and totally 100% over Wyatt, the former love of her life. Okay, so they were lovers to enemies and then back to lovers. They crash land on an island. They bump into each other at the airport and their flight is canceled. And Wyatt offers to take her in the tiny plane that he's taking, but they end up crash landing on a deserted island. So it's a quick palate cleanser summer read. I think it will be great. Hopefully. The next one is by Fern Michaels, Pretty Woman, and this is one that I picked up from a little library here in town. And Rosie Gardner is under the spell of handsome Kent Bliss. Not even her best friend can persuade her that her fiance was a two-timing cad. Now it's their third wedding anniversary, and I believe she caught him cheating. Yeah, she kicks him out, decides that she's going to lose 50 pounds, and she wins $302 million on the lottery. So, Wonderball lottery. So, it sounds funny. I don't know if I've read Fern Michaels before, but I wanted to give it a try. And then, the next one is one that I got from Book Outlet. If You Ask Me by Libby Hubsher. And so this is another cheating husband, cheating fiance, and she is an advice columnist, and her advice column changes after she gets dumped, but I am all for a fireman. So it looks like it's small town. Her column is called Dear Sweetie. Dear Sweetie goes viral, sending more shockwaves through Violet's life. When she burns Sam's belongings in the front yard late night bonfire, a smoking hot firefighter named Des shows up to douse the flames. An unexpected fling quickly shows potential. So I will put that one on the list. My next one is My Big Fat Fake Marriage by Charlotte Stein. And this is a golden retriever fake, obviously fake marriage. Marriage of convenience. No, just fake marriage. Let's see here. With Connie Evans and Samuel Beckett, or Beck as he's known to most. Connie is an aspiring writer, and poor Beck has been single all his life, and Connie steps up to be the fake wife he doesn't actually have. And they're heading off to a writing retreat surrounded by people they must convince, but they can't agree until their first kiss. It sounded good, and it's good representation of plus size. So we'll see. My next one that I put on the list is Love and Lattes by Beth Reckles. She's best-selling author of The Kissing Booth. I don't know much about this. It sounds like it's YA though. I'm pretty sure it's YA, yeah. Some of these I would like to go into just blind. And I don't know if I've heard good things about The Kissing Booth. So, again, during the summer, I just want to read quick, snappy reads that I can enjoy. As my mom would call them, trashy romances. The next one is The Summer of Broken Rules. Now, I got 3 of these. I got the autumn one, the one that I thought would be winter, and then this summer one by K.L. Walther. It's all fun and games until someone loses their heart. Okay, so the FMC Meredith lost her sister, Claire, 18 months ago. She shut everyone out, but this summer she's determined to join the world again. And so they have an annual family vacation. And there's a big summer wedding, and Meredith is dateless after being unexpectedly dumped, but she's going to participate in the family Fox game of Assassin. And she gets paired up with, it doesn't say his name. She gets paired up with a cute groomsman, and so Meredith tries to focus on the game and win for her sister, but she can't help falling for him. I don't know much about these ones either, but again, it's summer. Now, this one I had on my TBR for last summer, but I didn't end up getting to it. Lucy Score, Story of My Life, and this is about an author again. Hazel Hart, who is a romance novelist, and she can't write. She has a breakup and she's got writer's block, so she buys a dilapidated house sight unseen, and there's a guy named Cam who is a contractor. Honestly, I see author or book lover, and yeah, it's for me. Then I have Sand, Sequins, and Silicone by Pia-Mia. Is that correct? Pia-Mia? And this sounds, just by the front of it, it looks maybe like rich. Princess? Okay, the girl's name is Princess. Came to LA to make something of herself, share her music, and find real love. Okay, so she's a musician. She got an amazing squad of friends, certain blue-eyed man who she can't get out of her head with a new single just released. Everyone wants a piece of her. Party invitations, paparazzi, and custom couture dresses about. She's living her California dream. Yeah, it's rich. Hollywood Hollywood isn't exactly what she thought it would be. And this is a debut novel, apparently. So we'll see what it's like. Now this one, The Backup Plan by Jill Shalvis. I would have thought this is winter. There's a cabin, there's snow. However, I put it on my summer reading TBR because Christina Lauren from Love and Other Words said, "We promise you'll finish this book feeling warm from the inside and maybe the outside too. This is the summer's perfect beach read." So this is about a girl who receives a call about an unexpected windfall. She's stunned to learn that the gift is a falling apart at the seams old Wild West B&B she once considered home, and she's inherited along with two strangers. Except they weren't always strangers. Once upon a time, they were friends. One was her ex-BFF Lauren. The other is Knox, the one guy ever to break her heart while never even knowing she existed. So I originally was going to read this in the winter, but I think I will try and read this in the summer and see if it is a summer read. Okay, so my last two here is Love and Gelato, and this is about a young girl. I think she's 16. She's spending the summer in Tuscany. Her mom has passed away, I believe, and it was her mom's dying wish that she get to know her dad. And so she has, I believe, yes, she has her mom's journal, and I think that she's basically following her mom's journal through Italy. And so I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, so the text is quite big, so I think it'll be a quick read. And then my last one is by Abby Jimenez, and it is Just for the Summer. Now, I had picked this one up last year and couldn't get through it. Part of Your World, I think, is the first one, and I have not read that yet. I don't know if I'll pick it up, but I have heard that you don't have to read them or Part of Your World first. And this is 4 dates, a kiss, and a breakup. That's all it will take to find their soulmate. Oh, okay. I remember hearing about this. So this couple, they're not a couple, but every person they date goes on to find their soulmate, their true love. And so his name is Justin and her name is Emma, and they are everybody else's good luck charm. And so they come up with a plan that if they date each other, the curse will cancel out and they'll go on to find their soulmates. It says only Justin wasn't supposed to be unbelievably cute and hilarious. But when Emma's toxic mother shows up and Justin has to assume guardianship of his 3 siblings, they're suddenly navigating a lot more than they expected, including catching real feelings. Has fate finally brought the perfect pair together, or will the cure be way more hazardous than the curse itself? I have not read Abby Jimenez's book yet, I don't think. I was going to read Part of Your World, and then I just got busy. I had it from the library, and so I didn't end up getting through it. But I look forward to this one this summer. That is all for my summer TBR. Will I get through them? I'm not sure. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm going to have a very busy summer, but I will include reading in that. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. Comment your favorite summer read, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.